All right, welcome back. And we are going to go ahead up here. Now, if you click on pricing calculator, mission dashboard, or business dashboard, they're just going to open up those pages. So Workspace is the anomaly here. If your mission dashboard is like your white space or your whiteboard at work or in the operations center, this right here is like your desk and a filing cabinet. These are all your folders that have all your mission cards in here. These are your pending missions, and this mirrors what you had on your dashboard. It's just these are a little bit more in detail. You can come in here and click on this and it'll go right back into the calculator. There we go. And you can change the status from pending to whatever it is. So and you have these buttons over here. We'll talk about those. Stale first just means the oldest one is up near the top, so that way you don't forget it. Some of these things, after a while, really, you might have a job, or you have a client out there that's kind of dragging their feet, and you might need to reach out to them and ask them, hey, you okay? Are we going to do this? And it just puts that up at the top, so that way you keep that in mind. Awarded / in work, these are, obviously what they sound like. They're coming up. Completed, pretty self-explanatory. It does give you a breakdown of all your different clients, of all the different networks or whatever that you have flown with, so that way you can assess, where you're spent, the ones that have been good to you so far. Lost missions, if you get outbid on something, etc., or you just don't get the job, you can put them in here and for future analysis if you want. Anytime you complete a mission, it will actually take and log that mileage for you, and you can go in there and edit the mileage if what you have written down in your vehicle on your notes or whatever differs from what Google Maps is. So if you ran into a construction zone and you had detours and stuff, you can make those adjustments in there, and it'll show you what the deduction is for the current year, and automatically will go out and pull that data. When it turns the next year, it'll go ahead and change whatever the IRS deduction is. So you don't have to you don't have to worry about going back in here and updating all that stuff. It's doing a lot of that automatically behind the scenes for you. Set aside this quarter. I mean, what other program is going to tell you how much you should set aside for your net profit, your employment tax and income tax? I can't think of any, but there you go. That's really good numbers to know. Again, you can change these settings or these percentages and settings, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. Download. Speaking of taxes, you can integrate this with QuickBooks Online, QuickBooks Desktop. All these are pre-formatted for those programs. But if you have a spreadsheet and you want to include your mileage, you can download that and include it. You can download the entire Excel workbook if you want. Just anything and everything that you can do to either get your accountant the best information possible. Okay, that is Workspace. And next up is the user guide. So this is just what it sounds like. It's just if you get stuck on something and you need to read up on it, you can go here, or there we go. Or you can go back through here and watch these how-to videos. Okay, so pretty easy. All right, I'm going to end this video right here. Next up, we're going to do settings because we're going to spend a little time on that. All right, see you in the next video.